But when I went over, that was in Cambridge, and I went over to Boston and saw the lawyers and said, look, I want to set up a trust that basically provides for my kids, because they were like 4 and 6 at the time. And it pays for everything for them until they finish college. And then they get nothing. And he said, what the hell is that? I said, well, it's a way that I can provide for them to set them up in life, but not entitle them. I was taking a cue from my mother's strategy, same idea. Years later, we're still in Boston, and my son is doing really poorly in high school. He is sucking and just not applying himself, and his marks are terrible. Lynn and I were going out to a movie that night, and he says, hey, Dad, one of my friends was telling me about his trust fund. And what does my trust fund look like? And I said, well, I don't know about your friend's fund, but here's how yours works. If Mom and I get run over by a truck, you're good until you finish high school, because it doesn't look like you're going to college. He said, well, what do you mean? I said, well, the trust only pays till you finish college. Then it's done. He says, what do you mean it's done? I said, it means no more checks. And I think at that moment, that the lesson of life, given to me by my mother, he saw the abyss. He saw the darkness. He saw the situation he was in and went, shit, this is bad. And so he knuckled down and he started getting into in what he was into. And he eventually became an electrical engineer.
Yeah.
Because you can take care of them in health issues, but if you guarantee them a free ride and they never have to take any risks, they won't.
Yeah.
And you'll destroy their lives. It's the worst curse you could do.
Yep.
Everybody knows people that have really screwed up rich kids. And they made that mistake. They just made it too easy for them. It's not going to happen in my family. And my trust goes, in multi-generations. When he has kids, even if they're not married, it takes care of them till right at the end of college.